Jeannie and Carrie from Trendy Tree, and today we're going to show you how to make a snowman. This will be the first time that we've done this, so it's kind of trial and error. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, we'll redo it. We're going to use this new mesh that we have that is it's poly, but it has these little puffs.
Is that cotton?
Of something that kind of little popcorns, and then it's got a little iridescent foil in it. It's 10 inches in width and 10 yards in length. So we are going to do a curl technique using this, and we're going to cut strips 10 inches in length. We're going to use two sizes of pencil wreaths. This is a 24-inch and a 10-inch. We're going to try making the head out of the 10 and a body out of the 24. And we'll put those together. We'll probably just get both wreaths made, and then we'll put them together, and then we're going to decorate a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is cut our mesh. So we'll do that and be right back. It goes showing the first thing we're going to do before we start attaching the curls is we're going to want this to be completely solid. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of a glitter twig garland, and I'm going to go ahead and snip off the twist on it because I'll use them maybe, but for right now I'm just going to snip them off and get them out of the way. I'm going to make a crossbar. This glitter twig garland for shaping things because it's flexible, but yet it's sturdy enough that it's going to secure very well. And I'm just going to wrap that around my center of that pencil wreath. Attach it on both sides. Well, I made it way too long. Because I'm going to want to put some curls in the middle of the wreath, and I'll need something to attach them to. You could do this with chenille stems or even a zip tie if you needed. You just need something going across that center that will hold some curls for you. I need those needle nose pliers too. So all I've done is just create a crosshair, if you can see that across there. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is start taking, we're going to use 3 clumps of curls at a time. Oh, I didn't show them how we make those curls. Okay, alright. But to make the curl, you just take the 10-inch piece of mesh. Oh, here we go. And you see how it just naturally curls up, and this is your selvage edge on both sides. You're going to take your cut edge and just roll it to the center. Roll it a little bit tight, maybe not too tight, but have a diameter of 1.5 inches or so. And then we're going to take 3 of these curls together. Put all 3 together, and then open up a twist and just lay the curl down and secure the twist right on top of that. Now, since this is the only thing that we're going to be adding in this wreath, once I get those curls attached, I'm going to go ahead and tuck that pencil twist out of the way. We're going to put a clump of 3 curls in each twist, and then we're going to come back and add some into the center. Okay, we've gone all the way around the pencil wreath with a clump of 3 curls in each twist. And it's pretty full, but I still want to add in at least like 3 more clumps into that center so it'll be completely covered. So the way that we're going to do that is take a clump of 3 and then just use a white chenille stem and just fit that right down over that clump of curls. Give it a couple of twists on the bottom, and then I'm going to just sort of like make that a pick, and I'm going to go right down on top of that wire that I put across the center. I'm going to put the chenille stem right down on top of that, and I'm going to twist it and secure it from the back. I'm going to put 4 of those right in the center. Dropped it. I need 2 more. I want that center to be nice and full. Oops, sorry. I like this mesh. I like the curls.
Just like it all.
I like it. But just adding those 4 extra clumps in the center really rounds that out, makes it fluffy.
It's fluffy snowman.
Be just right for our head.
It's real good on that white background.
Okay, so now we're going to take our 24-inch wreath. This wreath, this is a white iridescent pencil wreath, and please don't pay any attention to how this one looks because we reuse the products. The new ones won't look like this naughty. This one's probably been used 4 or 5 times, but we use it for our tutorial so that we can leave our good wreaths in stock. But we're going to make a center across this, a crosshair, just like we did on the small one. Anytime you finish a project too, you always want to turn it over on the back and check for any kind of sharp edges. You don't want to leave anything sharp. So we're going to start, doesn't matter if you start on the inside or the outside, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take 3 clumps of curls and just secure it in a twist and go all the way around this wreath, and then we'll come back and fill in that center. Okay, now we've gone all the way around the outer ring and the inner ring with 3 clumps in each twist, and then I have put 4 clumps on the center on that little cross piece that we did. Now we want our bottom part to be as full as our top. Of course, this was on a 10-inch, so it's going to look fuller. But I think if we go ahead, we had to cut, we've used 3 rolls of mesh and had to cut into the 4th roll. And since we've had to cut into the 4th roll anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put in like at least 4 more clumps of 3 in that center, and we're going to make it real full too. And we're going to do it the same way as we did the other. Just use a chenille stem. I'm using the twist that I cut off that pencil garland piece that I used. And just make a little pick of a sort and go down in there and find your center. Sometimes it's easier to kind of see from the back. Find that center cross wire and just secure that to the back. I'm going to secure it by twisting from the back. Keep all your curls pushed out to the front. You just make a little hole and find your wire, and when you do, twist your chenille stem from the back. We're going to put 2 clumps on each wire on that crosshair in the middle. We still have a little mesh left over, and once you get your wreath finished and you hang it up and step back and look at it, if you see a gap or a hole anywhere, you can make a pick just like that and just fill in any place that you need to. I think this is going to be cute. I think it's going to make a big wreath, big door hanging. Just push your curls from the back side. You may have to just push your curls toward the front. Okay, I think that's going to be full. I think that looks as good as the head. All right, hold the head up there and let's see. I think, proportion-wise, I think that's going to be about right. Okay, so now we're going to need to secure the top to the bottom, I think, with a couple of zip ties. Just going to do that from the back. One might be enough, but I'm going to do 2 just so his head won't wobble. Okay, now hold him up by his head. Okay. Oh, is he? Did we lose his head? I mean.
I don't know.
Did I squish it down too far?
Well, we may need to do a scarf.
Oh, okay, that'll be good to define it a little more. All right, let's see what we can do about a hat. You think maybe it needed to have a little space in it?
Space, he may need a space.
Okay, well, let's undo it. We're going to have to move over to the wall, to the door, to finish him because he's so large.
Okay.
Go ahead and use that, try that gold, that's a twist ball, and that'll give it a little color right there at the neck too. That's just a 4-inch jute ribbon that we're making the scarf out of. And the hat, oh shoot, sorry. The hat, I was going to show you how, right now I just have the hat sitting up there. But this is a little plaid hat, and it comes shipped to you flat. And what I did was use some brown paper to fluff it up a little bit and took a piece of a cardboard, save these cardboard cores out of your mesh. And I just made a little hole in the paper, and I flattened this part down, and then just find a place to poke it down in the wreath. Now, to make it stay on securely, I would take it down and I would wire that in to the wire frame, or you could hot glue this, but we have several different styles of hats that we're going to try too. And we have some elf arms, and we're going to try those, and we also have some twig branches that we'll try.
Alright, we put some gold twist ties, just one around the scarf to kind of anchor a scarf, I guess. We used some mittens, and we just rolled up some paper mesh for his nose, and that's just a piece of roping that we have left over, and 2 little foam eyes for his face. I think he turned out cute.
I like it. Well, we changed it up a little bit and added a different hat. This is just a little burlap hat, and we used these little twig sprays for some arms, and there's some more sprays that would work for arms too. The little holly, which would give a little red and green, but pretty much that's it. And like I say, you could secure this hat even better by using some hot glue. We just have ours sitting up there on top of that cone, top of that cardboard roll. But anyway, let's see about how big he is. One thing we thought about when we were working on the arms was if it goes on your door, it's pretty wide. That's about
39.
To the top of the hat. Yeah, that's about 39 or 40, and the width of it with the arms, do the width of that. That's about, well, let's say that's about 24, 25, this part, and then you got the arms out there too, so you might just have to have a snowman with no arms if you put him on your door. But anyway, I like the way he turned out. He's really big. Kids are going to like him.
Thanks for dropping by. Be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel.